So it's 6 p.m. na nimenotice kwamba kumeanza kuwa na giza, and so I've decided acha nikuje karibu na dirisha so that I can I don't know, so that I can finish this story. But nilikuwa nimewaambia kwamba nilikuwa nataka ni cause chaos in that apartment ili nifukuzwe, kwa maana sikuwa nataka nipeane notice, and then nikipeana notice I didn't know what would happen, cause kama huyu caretaker walikuwa wananipangia hizi mambo zingine mbaya, cause who comes to access your house at night kama umelala? Mind you, anajua niko peke yangu, so sikuwa najua like what would happen to me. And so for my safety nili have to like plot something, kitu yenye najua huyu landlady hange control. For example, if ni complain kuhusu nyumba iko na mold, of which ilikuwa na mold, ama ni complain kuhusu kelele and things like that, hiyo ni kitu haezi control na angeniambia nihame. So nika raise tantrums and eventually niliambiwa tu nihame. So the night before nihame, nili have to ensure that I have people in my house, because nilikuwa naona the same guys around, like nje ya nyumba ya mlango wangu. So niliamua let me just have some guys over, asa kama it's for drinks kidogo, and then at least nijue I'm safe for that night. Again, unajua this was so abrupt, like singeenda mahali cause it was so abrupt, and then you'd never really know like what would happen. Unajua hata hawa shenzi, okay, please God forgive me for using some blunt words, but mtu mwenye anaweza jaribu ku access nyumba yako at night kama umelala, that is a dangerous person. And you know the scariest thing is the fact that kulikuwa na kijana ambaye ametoka Gishagi na hakuwa anaelewa why I'm living alone na mbona sina bwana. And you know, let me tell you, you have to understand that I'm not biased about vijana wako ushago. It's just that I've seen what they can do, and especially the naive ones, the illiterate ones. I've seen what they can do. I've seen ni mtu mwenye anaweza kukatia alafu ukikataa akuchape. So I've seen stories, and I've also like in shags, you've seen them, and they grape girls for no reason. Hata kusalimia ukose kumjibu anakuslap ama kugrape, you know. Honestly speaking, like this is just something that nimeona, and at this day and age, I know you would not expect kitu kama hii happen, but you see, for my safety I just have to do what I can do. So hiyo day nikapigia mtu wangu wa kuhama, nikamwambia yo ni kesho. So and then I had like people over. Hiyo usiku, let me tell you, sikulala because I was scared anything could happen. Again, kulikuwa na situation yenye kwa the same apartment, huyo landlady alikuwa amefukuza mtu like overnight, na huyo mtu hata hakumrudishia the security deposit hakumpatia, and then alikuwa pia amemfungia nyumba kabla vitu zote hazijatoka. So you see, this is someone that hata anaweza make like any orders na zi happen. And then I knew she was just like, she was very inhumane. This is someone that you need to actually fear. Alikuwa pia amenieka hiyo uoga. Only that mimi sikuwa nataka nimuonyeshe najua anything, because if I see someone mwenye anatumia force and things like that, personally I back down, and then I just like plan my exit hivyo tu pole pole. Now there was also something that had happened that same day. Nilikuwa nimezimiwa stima. So nilikuwa nimeweka token, and you see, as I told you, mimi wasisikizi muziki sana. Like I'm just like a one song imenibamba, na hata labda ni nyimbo ya 1800s imekuza kwa akili, imenibamba, and then naicheza, and that is it. So on this specific day, mimi nimeamua let me just listen to like, you know, mix yangu pole pole. I just like needed to be like in a different mood. And then let me tell you, there was a neighbor alikuwa anacheza muziki, like very loud music, hata ilikuwa inakuja kwa nyumba yangu. But you see, I could not complain because huyu ni mtu wako kwa starehe zake. But you see, personally, wakati kwanza kuna mwingine on this other side alikuwa anaeka nyimbo zingine hata huwezi zipenda. You see, like those songs zenye hata upendi kusikiza. Because I have like my genre of music I like listening to, and if other people are listening to like a different genre of music, kuna zingine sita mind, however they cannot play in my house. So this other neighbor on this other side alikuwa anacheza nyimbo zenye hata huwezi penda we mwenyewe. Let me not mention the genre cause I might be biased to a viewer. So mimi siku nimeweka nyimbo zangu tu pole pole ka Hillsong pale, like I just need to be relaxed and I just need to like focus. Lakini hata volume hata kusema ukweli, like honestly speaking, the volume hata haiku imefika hata I guess 30 or something, haiku imefika, na hata volume ya laptop yenyewe haiku hata iko juu, wakanizimia stima. So mimi nilikuwa nimeona madharau kidogo, and the fact that sikuwa naelewa like what was happening. Like, if you don't want me to live in your apartment, then why am I paying rent to you? So uniambie nihame. But you see, all along, these, like, whatever they were doing, haikuwa ni kitu inani worry sana. So hiyo ilikuwa mara ya kwanza ya kunizimia stima. So mara ya pili ilikuwa this day before nihame. So I did the same thing. Nimeweka music yangu, a similar scenario. Nimeweka tu music kidogo nasikiza. I don't know if the gospel music was provoking their demons or something. Maybe it was evoking some emotions. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to face. So mimi nimeweka tu music yangu kidogo, and then suddenly nashtukia nimezimiwa stima. So nikatulia tu. I remember just like sat, cried. Na pia the previous time walikuwa wamenifanyia hivyo, mimi nilitoka nikaenda kutafuta nyumba cause we are not children here. There's just like an assumption, like if you've met me, you know that I'm a short babe. So chances are uta assume maybe like I'm a specific age, and that is not the case. So mimi nilikuwa like, okay, this is some level of disrespect, and this is also double standards cause why me? So on this day, so I just like invited people over, and then mi nikawa dismiss when it was time for me to like move out because sikuwa nataka pia like niwapatie a lot of work. Nikawa dismiss wakati wa kuhama. So it was they were caught by surprise, like the caretakers were caught by surprise when I actually was moving out because walikuwa like, okay, na utahamu uende wapi? Okay, si niliwaambia kwamba like nilikuwa na dilidali cause at that time sikuwa na pesa ya kuhama. But you see, I was so determined to an extent hadi kama ningeambiwa enda uhamie kwa single room ama double room, ningeenda. It's only that pia, you know, like that's okay. I don't know, like I was just so determined to move out. And so that is how I managed to like, let me just say trick the landlady to like, you know, she thought that she had won and the caretakers thought they had won, but in the actual sense, it's exactly what I wanted. So that is how I managed to trick, and that is how I never fell in the traps of maybe rapists. You just never know, or maybe thieves, or maybe murderers, because someone attempting to invade your house, for starters your privacy, and also them thinking that you're a child, and them not respecting you and your boundaries. Probably nearly escaped so much. And probably if I had not maybe like come up with a plan, like an exit plan, who knows, I'd probably be news today. But thank God, everything played out. I managed to move out, and let me tell you, for starters, the moment I moved out of that house, I stopped falling sick. I know myself, like ningumu nigonjeke. But then when I got into that house, okay, can you imagine nyumba yenye iko na mold? That is dangerous to your health. So thank God I'm here and I can finally tell my story, and I owe no one no explanation for any action that took place. All I'm grateful for is my intuition. And ladies and gentlemen, trust your intuition. Usidanganywe na mtu pale nje. If you feel like this energy is not giving what it's supposed to give, or like what you expect, don't even force it. Wetafuta tu like your way out of situations like that, even if it's a close friend of mine or viewers that you know. And sometimes unaweza kosa labda kuwa haujui. Just don't give opportunity to people who can actually harm you. Tafuta exit plan and also fanya mambo yako chini ya maji, nyamazia tu vitu zingine.